This is a 2009 Kawasaki ZX6R gold valve from Racetech. The size of the valve is 37 millimeters by 8 millimeters. The 8 millimeters is the inner diameter, the 37 is the outer. The overall height of the gold valve stock and Racetech is 13 millimeters. The tools that you will need, other than the tools that you take the fork off the bike with, you'll need these calipers. You'll need a 5 millimeter Allen, you'll need a 13 millimeter wrench, a 17 millimeter wrench, a 19 millimeter wrench. You'll need a 32 millimeter Allen style socket, but it's got to be hollow in the center. So this is actually the nut off a 2003 Yamaha R6, and that is the axle off the R6, and I flatten it on the end, and this is held on by JB Weld. To get the fork cap off, I use this big crescent wrench. I have put soft aluminum tape on the edges so I don't destroy the finish of the cap. One of the first things that you do when you take out the fork cap is you remove the bottom out parts for the fork, and it's held on by this clip, and that clip sits in that groove right there. You don't use this. Racetech has a different bottom out parts, rubber O-rings, plastic plates, rubber O-ring, plastic plate. The kit tells you how many to use, and then you have these black cylinders that you put on the end of each, and there's another black cylinder. And this really softens out the bottoming. The top out spring for the stock one is very soft, very long. The Racetech one is very short. And then it has, again, plastic spacers. The kit will tell you how many spacers to use. And this just slides off. And this stuff just slides on. There it is. And because in the other video I showed you about the gold valve, just remember that there's always Loctite on this gold nut. Red Loctite. In addition to the tools, you also need some red Loctite, a flat screwdriver, a flat file, because this nut on the end, when it is stock, the end of the rod is mushroom, so you have to sand that off. The stock valve height and gold valve height are the same at 13 millimeters.